welcome to another fantastic episode of The Buzz right here on Agate Radio. I beg your pardon, right here on Agate Television, where we bring you trending stories and all what's buzzing in the world of entertainment, in arts, in culture, and in gossip. I am still your lady from Galilee, Nigeria, and I'm not alone. I am with...
She's still with the Queen, Shima, and as you already know, when we are here, we bring you packaged premium entertainment. We are ready to take you to the room of transformation confirmed. I mean, what's that English again?
Don't carry me inside. Don't join me inside your English. You speak your English alone. If you start your English,
could you imagine? I'm calling you to come and save me. You're trying to throw me to the Jews to crucify me.
No, I would never do that. But I'm only saying something very simple. When you start your English, complete it. We don't use to complete people's grammar, any big English you want.
Let me complete it myself.
Kindly do so.
I am the queen of the house that is always here for premium entertainment, premium bedu. Whenever you hear Shima, you should know that we are here to give you premium package. In fact, we are going to blow your mind today.
The queen in the house has spoken. We will blow your minds today. All right, we have so much packed for you. Do stay tuned. We'll return shortly. Welcome back. You are still tuned to The Buzz right here on Agate Television. If you're just joining us, this show is streaming live on all the social media handles currently displaying on your screens. So do well to follow, to subscribe, and share your thoughts in the comments because we love to hear from you. So join the conversation. We want to hear everything that you have to say. All right, we'll bring you our first trending entertainment story for today. Rapper Odumodu Black made headlines at the 17th Hades Awards after refusing to leave the stage midway through his emotional acceptance speech for the next rated award. Despite his mic being cut off to manage time, he stood firm until organizers restored it, using the moment to credit his journey to resilience and faith in Jesus Christ. Storming the stage with his mother and crew, Odumodu Black's bold statement against industry barriers became a symbol of persistence. He beat Shali Poppy, Queen Maddie, Ayomath, and Nasboy to win, taking home the award and a car prize presented by Afrobeat star Davido. Juma Jukes, our in-law, also won a Best East African Artist of the Year. Our in-law really did us proud. And Odumodu Black just caused so much stir, drama, sparked reactions from even me and everybody. I'm sure a lot of people out there, everyone who watched the award. I'm just wondering why they decided to cut his mic off though. Why did they do that? Because he mentioned Christ?
My dear, not before my mouth now go here say they crucified Jesus. Yes, it's not from my mouth. Okay. But all I can say is that Big Kala, we are proud of you. In fact, the fact that the guy was so excited, the joy from his crew, his mom, it was mad when they shouted Odumodu Black. You know, Davido himself was so happy that my boy is the one that is being called.
He has made it in life. He has made
it. Like, I was so proud of Odumodu Black. But can I say that? Okay. Please, my audience, permit me to say this. I'm permitted, thank you. Okay, what I'm trying to say right now is this. Odumodu Black has the right to say what he wants to say on stage, right? But I don't know when everybody was like, time is not on our side, time is not on our side.
Why were they rushing?
I don't know why they were rushing the guy. The guy has to say what's on his mind. You know, he has to free his mind. He has to send his appreciation to the people he has to send appreciation to. But at the end of the day, well, as I said earlier, not before my mouth now go here say Jesus died. So at the end of the day,
he still said he wanted to say. He still said what he wanted to say, and I love that.
Yeah,
fact.
He said.
You know, the guy was reading. He was reading from his phone, and the mic was off. Nobody was hearing. Nobody could hear him. I mean, the audience, but his immediate audience could hear him, and I think that's enough. And this is a message to everybody. As you go about your day-to-day life and all that, it doesn't matter who is not listening to you. This is a message. Odumodu Black just sent a message. I'm sure he did that unconsciously, but he sent the message, and it's me. I don't get the message. I get the gist.
Actually,
it doesn't matter who is listening to you. So far as you can have some people in your circle listening. He was reading his speech. You don't plan this to not be today. Then you won't come cut mic off. You say the guy no go talk what he want talk. Is it talk and finish? They have no choice but to restore it.
Yeah.
And that's I love that. I love that persistence. He was not just talking about persistence. His speech was about persistence and resisting all the hurdles on the way, all the challenges. He wasn't just saying it. It was not all talk. It was talk and do. He was saying and doing exactly what he was saying.
Actually, Odumodu Black is one of the artists in Nigeria that has not stopped hitting his hammer on some certain issues in the industry. There was a time he came out boldly to praise Tems and Aresta. Because they came not too long. Within 6-7 years, within an interval of 6 to 7 years, these girls have made a big name for themselves. You know, going to Jennifer Hudson's show, going to the Tiny Decks to sing. It's just few artists from Africa that are being listed on the Tiny Decks show. But Tems was there. Aresta is doing more than what I'm even saying right now. There are things on ground that Aresta has not yet done, but we are hearing she's about to do them. But let's see first, then we could come on the bus to talk about it.
But you know, Odumodu Black is actually an amazing artist, and I'm glad that he won this Next Rated award. And people who were having issues with his win, I just see that as, just leave this guy. Other people don't they win before, and the Hades has not. This is just the 17th. This is just the 17th Hades. There's going to be an 18th. There will be a 19th. There will be a 20th. Any other person can win. But this one is his own win, and I feel that they could have avoided this whole drama by not cutting off his mic, because he ended up saying what he wanted to say. You were saving time. The guy refused to leave the stage, and he still said everything he wanted to say, and you had no choice but to restore it. And that's a message to everybody. Congratulations to you, Odumodu Black. We love you. We love you. All of us at Agate Television. Oh God! All of us at Agate Television, we love you so very dearly.
Well, congratulations once again from me to you, Big Kala. We are proud of you. We love what you're doing. Keep doing it, and make sure Christ is in front. Nobody else. Let's just be Christ. We love you from Agate Television. More wins, my Big Kala, my boss. I love you so much. Keep bringing the good music and bringing more awards home. That brings us to talking about our next story. But before our next story, we're going to look at some. Do I have comments?
No.
We don't have any comments?
No, we don't have
comments. Okay, so we'll just go ahead. There are no comments for this particular story.
I think we've wrapped it all up now.
Yeah, we have said everything.
Black was trying to pass a message, and he has passed his message.
Yeah.
Everybody understood it. It's not just talking. He was a doer. He's a doer of the things that he says. He said, persistence, resistance, don't settle. Just do what you have to do, and it doesn't matter who's listening at the time. So far as you have 1 or 2 persons there to support you, you're good to go.
Well. You have said it all. So we'll move to our next story. This brings us to talking about Sisi Yemi. This is a Nigerian food vlog. She shared on X recently how her housekeeper's partner called and asked her to sack the woman because her earnings were making her proud. The man, who is jobless and has 4 children with the housekeeper, blamed her financial independence for issues at home. Sisi Yemi's post sparked deeper conversations about financial control in relationships, with one woman recounting how a similar situation ruined her family after her jobless father forced her mother out of work. Sisi Yemi, I know, but for me, let's say she's just trying to, just like we said, she's just trying to spark some kind of controversy on social media, but actually she's just trying to create awareness as well.
For her brand?
No, not really for her brand, but then her housekeeper's situation. Having a housekeeper, and this should tell you that she has a good relationship with the lady, her housekeeper. If not, she wouldn't go that deep to knowing her personal life and then coming out to share this on social media.
I don't want to say she has a very personal relationship with her. I want to say that if you're working in a place, it is ideal that your family members at least know a few persons at your workplace. There should be a card where they can get numbers to call people at your workplace. And the husband calling her to tell her to fire a jobless man, the wife that is bringing small money to the house, calling the boss, telling the boss to fire the woman. That's demonic. It's downright demonic. I think that's diabolical too. You know, witchcraft not pass that one. Pass. How can a husband call an employer of your wife and tell the person to fire her because the money is making her proud? So if there's no money coming from any angle, not from you, not from her, how would the family fare?
Well, that brings me to saying that some women are just unlucky. Let it not be like I'm beginning to act like the feminist here, but I'm just actually trying to lay down
I don't want to say
particular
unlucky.
emphasis, because you don't know. Sometimes what you see is not really what you
But
get
she has
at the end
4
of the
kids
day.
with this man. 4 kids, and they are not married. They are not legally married, not traditionally married, not legally married, not married in a church. But they have 4 kids together. What happened after the first one? What happened after the second? What happened after the third? And then you went on to the 4th?
Well.
That one's a choice, so.
We are not there with them, so let's not conclude.
I don't want to conclude too,
we are
but
not
this
there
one
with
is a
them.
choice. I don't want to think she's unlucky. If you're unlucky once, what happened to the second, the third, the fourth?
Some women believe that a man can change along the line.
Oh, after
some
4
women
children.
still have that mentality in their head.
After 4 children.
That's the woman for you.
Okay.
Yes, most women feel like these children might make this man change his mind, but actually I see that you're just endangering yourself
And your kids.
your kids as well, because this kind of a man can decide one day and pack his load and leave you and say that suffer. Then maybe when you are married now, he might come and say, my wife did not take care of me, my children are not taking care of me. We have heard issues like this.
Yes.
We have heard issues like
And
this.
they will not end there. They will still go and be calling the employer to fire, to sack. So the person will go home and all of them will continue their joblessness and their poverty-stricken life. I mean, the fight should always be against poverty.
We don't know if the man should be jobless, but this act has just told
the man is
us
jobless.
that
Yes,
he's
the
jobless.
man is actually jobless. He's a
Yeah,
jobless
but
man.
let's, just like I said earlier, let's not conclude.
Yeah,
let's look at our social media family that has things to say
So
about
much.
it. Let's look at the
So
comments
much.
quickly.
Let's look at
Let's-
what our
let's listen
family,
to them.
social media family and friends, committee of mothers, committee of brothers and sisters, family association. Let's hear
This
what they
matter
have
taught
to
you
say.
past me.
No,
Because they call our in-laws.
no,
Okay.
in-laws too. Now this one is from Top Man Tech Bus. Okay, this is from Mike Obiora. And those who have a good husband that loves and provides for them doesn't want them to have peace. This life no balance at all. That's true. There are women who are trouble personified. They are just full
Wahala
of trouble.
Pro Max.
Wahala Pro Max. And if you look at them, they actually have very wonderful men as husbands. But the trouble in them.
Mike Obiora, don't talk on life no
don't
balance.
talk am.
This is from Owen Godwin. He said, do people realize they have free will and can leave these men?
You understand? Exactly my point. Does this woman even know that she has free will? Because even after this revelation, I'm sure she will still stick to that marriage.
My dear,
I'm not advocating for divorce or separation, but if it's not working, it's not working. That man is a demon. You don't know what else he's capable of. Let's look at another comment from Top Man Tech Bus. Now this has just made me believe that truly some men are intimidated when their woman is doing good financially. Change your ways, some men. Oh, really? They need to change their ways. Because I think it's intimidation, because he's not making that much and he thinks money is making the woman proud. And of course, there is a possibility that money is actually making the woman proud. But it doesn't mean you should go call her boss to fire her. This is something you can have a round table talk about.
no.
Yeah.
This is from Itisu Gochuku. He said, now poor men get ego pass wallahi. Cause waiting be this. With 0 naira in your pocket or there. Okay. Just like I said, we are not there in the house with them. So let's not conclude if the man is 100% jobless, but this act of his has just passed out a message about him.
But Queen Shima, talk true. Which man that has a job will do this?
No. This is just clearly trying to tell us that maybe the marriage is not really balanced the way it's supposed to be.
Okay.
That's just the issue
Okay,
here.
so that gives him the right to be...
No, that's what I'm trying to
chop,
tell
chop,
you,
chop inside
Daba.
his wife's Employment.
So you see, say na wetin I dey try tell you now be say the man now,
Eh.
he no be the man wey he suppose be for the marriage.
Okay.
He be rapper man.
If I don't talk and say.
Ka olebuda. Una wey dey understand
You should have said
language.
this.
It simply means he's a rapper man.
From the beginning. You have said it from the beginning that this man is a man that ties rapper.
Oh my
so
God.
we know exactly where to talk about this matter. I would not have been talking plenty now.
Oh.
I would have, cut. I would have done a summary of the entire
This man is
situation.
a bucket man.
A bucket man.
Yes.
A rapper man.
What is this?
All right, let's look at a few more comments before we move to our next segment. Let's look at a few more comments. This one is from, is this Stel Texi?
All right.
As a man, what gives you that respect is your providence. It takes the grace of God and your attitude to still receive same respect when you fail to provide and protect your family. You cannot demand respect. You earn it by being a man. Okay, I think that men who... The attitude part, yes, it makes sense. The attitude part makes sense because there are men who are not working, whose wives are the breadwinners of their family.
Yeah,
they don't
sure.
have these issues.
They don't.
They don't have them.
It's just a common understanding.
It's understanding and a right attitude, a positive attitude. It doesn't matter who is working. Besides, it's a family. Anybody can bring the money home. Anybody, so far as the bag is coming home, that's all that counts.
Well, let's take our last comment so we move to our next segment. This is from Official Austin 001. I wonder how women bet 1 and 2 kids to a man without him paying any dime dowry. Talk more of betting up to 4.
My point.
Yeah, you said the point, yes, but I'm not defending the man. I'm not defending the woman. I'm being neutral here. What I'm trying to say right now is this lady might be thinking that someday this man will come around. For me, that's what I think she's thinking.
Okay.
Maybe she still has our great grandmother's ways of doing marriage, even if ways were not really pure for them. They will still want to stay and mend their marriages. Hold it, not trying to feel infuriated by what the society will say to them, what their friends or family will feel like, stuff like that. But in this case, they don't pay anything for your hair though, but maybe she still wants to keep that kind of thing. Yeah, but
okay.
my
Whatever
advice,
it is, I wish them well.
my advice to her is that, my dear, please, if you know help, move ahead. I'm not advising you in a bad way, shall, but if you feel like you can
You
still
don't
hold the
advise her finish.
relationship.
Which one is, the advice her in a bad way? You have advised, you have finished your advice.
If you don't want the marriage, make she still stay now.
Or talk it with
We
your
don't
full
go
chest.
beat am now, make she come for the
Talk it
marriage.
with your full chest. Which one is you're not advising her bad? Have you not finished advising her already?
It was-
All right.
Okay.
Let's leave it at that. We don't want to advise the woman again since they don't want to advise in a bad way. Me, if I open my mouth now, the advice will not be so pleasant. So let me leave my advice.
Okay.
Yes. Let's move on to our next segment, the music segment. Queen Shima, what
Oh.
do we have?
My dear, the music segment, the Spotify chart, it is hot. Fire they burn for there. So let's take our Spotify charts today. We have hot fire chart for you today. I told
10.
you, yo
Top
God,
10.
top 10.
Let's look at who is
Let's look-
topping,
oh.
who is on top, and who is
We need to look
below.
at
Let's
it.
just look at our top 10 for today.
All right, let's start from the bottom to top. Yes, now
From the rear.
now my president teach me that one.
All right.
From number 10, we have Odumodu Black, Chike, and Davido with Phones. Phones have been trending with 130,554 plays on Spotify, and this is his 5th album. All right, we have Arike by Kumi. Arike has 1,030. Sorry, God, what is happening to me today? God, morale high.
Calm down.
We have Arike with Kumi with 1,000.
That's on the 9th spot. Arike is
On the 9th spot.
And Arike is a fine song. Arike is a very
He's
fine
just
song.
an upcoming
Yes.
artist, but
and
I
to think
love.
that he's already topping. I saw the cover Simi made of his song.
Yeah.
loved
I
it.
heard of the cover.
I really loved it. Let's move on to number 9. We have About You by Rema. About You. I listened to the song twice, and I think I kind of like. It's not my kind of music, not my kind of song, but I think I like it. It's a good one. It's a wonderful
Actually,
piece.
I've really not paid attention to the song.
Yeah, I've listened to it.
I haven't.
It's not my kind, but I kind of like it, and I'm sure so many people out there like it. I mean, for it to be on spot number 8, it means so much. Number 7.
Okay, number 7. This is from Zinoliski, Most Wanted, from his Gen Z album. He has 135,316 plays from Spotify. Zinoliski, we have not heard from him for a while, but he's still topping the charts. So.
I think it's a new song. That's why everyone wants to
listen to it.
Yeah,
they have not heard from him
Zinoliski
for a while.
He's been a controversial figure for a very long time now. Yeah.
So we have My Darling from Chella.
Oh, I love this one. I love this one.
Chella has dropped this song. I've really not listened to the song, but
you should. It's a beautiful piece.
I just listened to a short clip of it on TikTok.
Okay.
Yeah, I see people using it for
videos.
Their short videos on
art.
TikTok.
A beautiful work of art.
So we have Lahore from Charlie Poppy. Lahore is on the 5th spot. Wow. Charlie Poppy is still topping the charts. So we have Lahore, the remix featuring Burna Boy, is still on the number 4 spot. Then we have Fola featuring Kiss Daniel with Lost. I thought Kiss Daniel said he's not going to sing till next year.
Leave this young man.
He said he wants to take his time to be with family.
I think this will be his last. But he said that now.
He said he's going to take a break till 2026.
His love for music is not allowing him to actually take the break that he planned to take.
I knew that he just said that. He would definitely come and drop something.
All right.
This is Give Me That featuring Wizkid. This is Aresta featuring Wizkid. Wow. Aresta is on the number 2 spot. Aresta, my love, please keep bringing more songs for us.
I bet.
And then the other part of them on number 1 spot, we have Omale with You. Omale featuring Davido on this song. This song is crazy. I don't know how to sing the song. Mona, forgive me.
Please don't start what you cannot finish. But overall, I love the fact that these artists are really doing pretty good. All their songs are beautiful. These are wonderful artists. That's why I had a problem with Chioma Good Hair talking about Nigeria and their stage performances that is unpolished, and our in-law Juma Jukes. My own is, don't make us start to go and know the meaning of that young man's song. So because if we know him, go good for him. As we love him as our in-law, leave it at that. Our artists are doing amazing. They are wonderful people, and in fact, I think it's there. They don't even need too much effort. It's already there. Yeah. So that's all we have for you on the music segment today. Let's move to our movie segment right now and see what we have today. On our movie segment, we have this one, Between Worlds. Between Worlds is a 10-part fantasy series on Showmax, blending Yoruba mythology with a gripping story of fate and redemption. It follows Olamide, a fraudster mysteriously transported to Iluarin, a mystical kingdom ruled by a desperate king, where he must navigate palace intrigues and the justice of the deity Eshu, who ensures that no deed goes unpunished. Meanwhile, in the present day, Detective Ifetomiwa investigates a case that mirrors the supernatural events in Iluarin, hinting at deep connections across time, created by Emmanuel Uduma and directed by a team led by Edward Uka. Between Worlds promises an immersive blend of ancient legend and modern drama, spotlighting richly layered Nigerian storytelling. I love this film. Between Worlds is an amazing piece. It's a beautiful piece, and I don't want to talk too much about it, but if you have not seen Between Worlds, I would advise that you go and give it, just take your time, watch it. It's not too lengthy. You will love it. I had some issues with the movie.
Okay.
What the problem, the first issue I had with it was the fact that this young man was duped. No, his mother was duped at some point in life, and he had to struggle as a young man. Where was justice at that point for him? Because he grew up, he tried to work hard, earn an honest living, but it didn't work out. And then he decided to be a fraudster, scamming people, doing the same thing that someone did to his mother. Come and invest in this Bitcoin, to do this, to do that, and then people come and invest their retirement bonuses, their gratuity, and at the end of the day, nothing. They lose every money that they have, lose their homes and all that. What happened at his own time? I mean, there was no justice for him. So why was justice coming to play out when he did it to another person? I was trying to grasp that. I mean, shouldn't karma go for everybody?
Well, just like they say, karma is nobody's friend, and karma comes always uninvited. When you feel like, when you have thought that, okay, you have won, you are where nobody can get you, karma is waiting for you to feel relaxed first. But at the end of the day, what I say is that karma doesn't really come the way people expect it to come. People don't believe that there is karma, but I do believe there is, because I've seen it on several occasions where people have done terrible things, and then it doesn't affect them immediately the way people think it will work that particular moment. So for this particular guy, what someone did to your mother, you're doing it to others. It's
the mother died miserably. So what happened at that point?
That's what I'm trying to tell you.
So another person is meant to suffer in life, and another person is gets justice. I mean, it's something I'm trying to wrap my head around. I'm not trying to say the guy did a good thing. The young guy, Olamide, that is the actor. I'm not saying he did a good thing, but no. And then looking at the actions, I just love Femi Branch on this one. That desperate king, having that he was looking like a beast. Even in his own home, he looked everything. He looked like a beast. And at the end of the day, killing all those people. I love the fact that they were able to bring in love, they were able to bring in intrigue. I love it. I don't have any issues with narrative pacing. What do I have problems with? I think I have problems with some of the actors. It was as if they don't know what that they do. Like, they didn't know what, some of them didn't know. New faces, but I expected some level with a team of directors. Come on now.
How will I rate this movie? Let me say the problem I actually, just like what you mentioned, the actors, some of them, they're not really giving the action.
When they're supposed to give action.
They're not because the way where they expect this movie, make it be one kind, you understand, that kind of parole, this kind of movie.
Not to compare, but see what, I had issues with Lisha B too, but Lisha B, the Uprising, you see how everybody had, it was with energy. Their delivery was with energy, and I didn't see that in this case.
Well, at the end of the day,
all the actors.
Let it not be like we're making it look like some kind of comparison. But at the end of the day, most of the time,
was passed.
Yes, it was passed. And not just only that. You know, we have been talking about this on our programs. Not be today. We always talk about having some kind of funding in some productions that are really not, maybe the kind of people they've been made them put for this movie. Maybe the funds where they're supposed to get these people, maybe today available.
But the movie actually looked rich.
Yeah, it looked rich. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Maybe they know to get the people where they need. So maybe they just want to work with the people where they around them, so that they could just. The initial thing is the message. Yeah,
the message. It was passed, and I love the fact that that the likes of Femi Branch did not disappoint.
He doesn't.
The cinematography was excellent. The sound, I loved it. The sound, everything was good. It's just that the actions. So I'm going to rate this one an 8 over 10. Let's not waste time on it. I'm going to rate it an 8 over 10. They did well. So you two should see it.
Oh, well. 8 over 10.
8 over 10. Okay, all right. Let's look at the next movie that we have today.
The next movie on our list today is a Bimbo Ademoye production, Broken Hallelujah. Broken Hallelujah presents a refreshing take on Christian marriage, showing a couple navigating the pain of unexplained infertility while staying united in faith and love. It avoids the usual toxic tropes, portraying a husband who is kind, attentive, and spirit-led. The story uses voice-over scriptures to show, not tell, making the scenes more powerful and emotionally grounded. Dia and Okudi's sweet, relatable romance added charm and humor to the narrative. The film also touches on temptation, forgiveness, and the importance of godly support systems, from the husband's sincere apology to the wife's fading faith and eventual healing. The story reflects real life struggles without losing hope. Even the mother-in-law's belief misstep felt human, not evil. But overall, it's a deeply relatable and encouraging portrayal of what Christianity, love, and marriage should be. It should be joyful, not imperfect, but well, let's say anchored in grace. Marriages should really not be based on love. Love fades away.
Really?
It does.
No, I think
100%.
love is the foundation of
I
every
know
marriage.
it is the foundation,
Yes.
but 100% to an extent, love fades away.
No, I don't think love fades away.
I
think love
okay,
grows.
okay.
And
I know.
other things add up.
I know it grows, but then should I? Okay, let me use my family for example. My mom and my dad. You know, growing up, seeing them together, it was good. But you know, to some extent, okay, let me not dive into that too much. But to some extent, let me put it on a general term. Actually, on a general term, some marriages, you see, the wife is having. Let's use infertility here. That's the
Yes.
grounded topic in this movie. The infertility and the Christianity that should be held in marriage. Christianity should not be avoided in marriage. Why I'm saying shouldn't be avoided is this. There are some situations that the man and the woman will find themselves in that love can't really resolve.
I think it was love that kept these two together.
Yeah, I know.
I know this
But-
how because the man was angry at her at some point, really angry, especially when she took the concoction the mother-in-law, his own mother, gave her at the doctor's office when she came when there's she had some signs of pregnancy and was not pregnant, and the husband, the doctor was telling them maybe she had taken something, maybe some herbal product, and she agreed, citing that it was his mother that gave it to her. The doctor, the husband was angry, but I think it was love that still kept him there. And I love the fact that this story takes us away from the husband Christian family, because we've seen those kinds of stories. War Room was a case study, the man philandering about and then the woman praying for the man to come back home. All those kinds of stories, we've seen them as kids, where the wife is the one holding. There was one again by some Ghanaian actors. The wife is the person praying for the husband to come back, kabashing here and there, fasting and praying, quoting biblical text. All for what? So the man would come back home to his wife. I love the fact that they took us away from that narrative to a point where the husband and the wife were praying together, warring on their knees together to fight infertility as a problem threatening their marriage. I love that fact. At least we have gone away from the part where the wife has to pray and fast and do all that just so the marriage can stay still. I mean, we don't pass those kind of level, and I love it. Bimbo Ademoye did a pretty good job on this one.
I understand your point very well, and what I would still add to what you've said is this. These men sometimes, sometimes it's really not like it's some kind of like spiritual issues. Even if it means you praying and doing your duty, pray and be doing it.
No, the man was actually doing it, and I love the fact that the movie actually passed that message across. They were not sitting idly and just praying. They were praying, and while as they were praying, they were working.
No, but
faith without work is dead. I just love the fact again. They didn't portray mother-in-law as wicked like we've seen a good number of Nollywood movies portray them as all these wicked mother-in-law. The mother-in-law was working very hard for them, and she was even telling her daughter-in-law, heaven helps those who help themselves. I don't know where she got that quote from. I don't know where people got it from, but she was telling her, heaven helps those who help themselves. And I love that. I love it.
But at the end of the day, again, and let me add something, one small thing again before we pass to the next segment. I want to add about the man being a spirit-led man, knowing God. Really, really important. That's why I was talking about that. The whole idea of having a Christ, like, should I say a Christian home? That's the word, a Christian home. Because if to say the man way get too many friends, we believe waiting in friends they tell and pass, you understand?
If I no work.
So that's why I'm saying that it shouldn't be laid on love alone.
Yeah.
That's
I
what
get
I'm.
that,
That's
I
my.
get
You understand?
Yeah, understanding, love, all of it. But love should be the foundation.
It should be the foundation.
All right,
but-
so that's the much we have for you on the movie segments today. We now move to our gossip segments. I'm so excited. All right, let's look at what we have here. This one, Angela Okorie's recent breakup with Oil Money has taken a hot twist. Angela took to Instagram accusing him of cheating with other actresses, adding that he was damaged. But Oil Money clapped back, claiming Angela lacks maturity, and even said that his 20-year-old baby mama is more mature than her. I mean, this Angela Wahala, this their brouhaha from BBL to this one. I mean,
God.
the dragging she got from BBL alone, I don't know if she did it though, but the drag.
We heard though, allegedly. We were not there with her.
We were not.
We only
I
heard.
was not there. I only heard the dragging and all that from just the BBL alone, and then now to this. Why does Oil Money even have a 20-year-old baby mama? Is it dealing with underage now? I mean, for him to have a baby mama who's 20 years currently. When did the relationship start? When she was 16.
This world is not my home. I'm just passing by.
Oh, please.
Heaven is my home.
Heaven is our goal. Heaven is
God, I beg you. Let me from my mouth now go come hear this one though.
Okay.
I beg.
I'll let
But
you.
at the end of the day, the girl is an adult.
Yeah.
If she's 20, maybe if it be saying meet and when the girl just turned 20. But at the end
and
of
then
the
she
day,
come born pikin, get pikin.
it get one thing where our opposite sex they talk. Catch them young.
Okay.
Catch them young.
Okay,
That's
that one
what they
has been
always
caught
want.
young. All right.
Maybe
okay.
that's just the issue.
But looking at Oil Money and Angela, I don't see why they are calling themselves out, saying she's damaged, he cheats. What's the point? I mean, you not see where before I enter the relationship.
Relationship I know do. Loving, I know
You,
do.
when the relationship was going, when everything was going well, we did not hear.
Seriously.
Now that things have gone so, they are now bringing.
We don't
it to
hear
us.
anything.
We are now the ones to come and settle people's public dispute.
I beg you.
I be personal, private dispute. Me, I refuse to chook mouth in this matter.
My partner in crime, let's leave them.
Let's leave them. Let's leave them. But you see this Angela Okorie. What is her name again? Thank you. Angela Okorie. You see this lady. The trouble the controversies around her life just between January to April 30th is so much.
It's mad.
Please turn it down a little bit.
Oh,
and
God.
Oil Money, I don't see why you're coming to say the both of you are damaged, she's damaged. If she was damaged, it means you're also damaged. And Angela, if Oil Money is damaged, it means you are also damaged. When the relationship, the going was going good, nobody heard though. Now that it has gone so, please keep your secret to yourself, because when you bring it out, we will talk and the things we'll say will not be very nice. I don't even see why those two people, I think they fit each other. They really fit each other.
Wait, I want
Oil Money is a character, and I think he still used. I think that he used Angela to become popular. He just rode on her back, on her popularity, on her fame, then became popular, and now he wants to call it off. So that is how it is. You come and use our sister and dump her.
But at the end of the day, if she's calling the guy damaged, the guy is calling her damaged, then that means they know what's under. Two of them, they know what's happening. So let it not be as if it's not as if the Oil Money self, get fame. You know, some people are just this kind of people that they don't like controversy.
Angel get that guy fame.
But
Angel gave him fame.
I understand. Everybody's famous in one way.
Served him fame.
How now?
Yes, on a silver platter. She served him fame. Premium fame.
I know say she be our sister. She's
our sister.
But at the end of the day, who know do where they supposed to count in thing give am.
But the two of them don't do well. In this case, the two both of them.
They don't do well now.
They don't do well.
Me, I not even talk the matter said, because at the end of the day, two of them are wahala people.
And I was one person saying now that Oil Money has left you, who will be funding the maintenance of your BBL? Why are you people? Why it is not from our mouth? Why are you acting as if we are the ones that said it?
Allegedly,
of course, we did not say
don't
that.
Forget to add it.
Allegedly, we heard. Somebody said that. And Angela, now that you have left Oil Money, who is going to be funding the maintenance of your BBL? I mean, why would people be putting mouth in matters that do not concern them?
But even if she do allegedly, na your thing.
Is it your own?
Leave her now.
Leave our sister alone.
Money.
And our brother Oil Money, please, the both of you, what I think is they both need therapy, because they are not okay. The things they are saying about each other, Amber, you're not kids now, and then saying she's old. Somebody is 7 years older than you and she'll be 50 which year, and then you are saying the person is old. What you gonna make oil money if you say the young man?
I dropped my case.
Who can't tell oil money?
God,
Allegedly, who told oil money that he is a young man?
Oh God.
Oh, because you have a 20-year-old baby mama, it means you are now.
Oh, change.
And what is his definition of maturity? When you're saying a woman who is 20 years old because she's a baby mama.
No, it doesn't really matter. Age, they define maturity.
With everything oil money has been saying, what is his own definition of maturity?
You know, so now him there with the girl. So now him go tell us if the girl they immature or not. Okay. So let's leave the matter there. Let's drop our curtain for there. We don't close the matter.
I cannot actually believe oil money. I can't believe anything oil money says. But since my sister in the Lord, Queen Shima,
so since I don't say we could drop this matter,
said we should drop the matter and close the curtain.
Let's
okay,
close our curtain,
I have heard her.
Oh God, stop corrupting my listeners.
All right, I have heard her, and this is the point where we call it a day on the buzz today. We're Philomena, Shima, Her Excellency, Her Majesty.
You don't do.
Okay.
What
do you have for our audience?
Well, first of all, thank you all for being strong, for continuing listening to us. Stay strong, pray. In fact, I don't really have anything to say. Okay. Just enjoy the rest of the week.
I'm going to say exactly the same thing she said. Pray and take good care of yourself. Thank you very much for hanging out with us on the bus today. Another episode of the buzz will come your way again same time next week Wednesday, only on Agate Television. All right, so until then, stay safe. I am your lady from Galilee, Nigeria, and I am with
Shima.
All right,
enjoy the rest of the week.